Hi again, this is Genevieve from the blog gracefullyhome.com, and today I'm joining my friend Lana over at Girl Teach Me, and we are sharing our minimal natural cleaning products with you. You may have noticed that my backdrop is a little different from usual. I am over at our 1840s log cabin, which is literally across the driveway. We were really excited when we saw this. I'm almost more excited about the log cabin than I am the farmhouse. I'm very thankful for all of it, but this log cabin is pretty unique and really special. So when it comes to cleaning, I love to just simplify. There was a time when we were just making the transition to natural living where I was ditching all of the harsh chemicals and all of the things that, would pollute not just our air within our home, but also the environment. And I was replacing them with other natural products that were on the market. So just conventional type of products. And it got to the point where I was spending a lot of money. And I thought, you know what? I can make this at home. And so I started to research, and I just basically found that simple ingredients and simple little containers that you can put your ingredients in and the solutions that you make it more cost effective for cleaning your home. When you're making natural cleaning products at home, you don't need a lot of different ingredients in them. If you look at the store-bought labels, there's like a bunch of different ingredients in there, and a lot of times if it's not natural, there are ingredients in there that you don't even know what they are. And that's why it's really nice when I make my own cleaning products, because one, I know exactly what's going in there, and then two, I can easily refill or restock, and that makes it very cost effective, and I can also buy in bulk. So there are like 4 main ingredients that we use for our natural cleaners. And one is water, and we use our filtered water from our Berkey, especially if the solution is going to sit for a while, because you don't want any mold or bacteria to grow. So if you use water that, let's say from our spring water, if it's going to be sitting a while, those things might start to grow. So if I'm going to use something that is like quick, I'm going to finish it that day, then I'll just use our regular spring water. The other ingredient is vinegar, just regular white distilled vinegar. This is a gallon size, and it's our grocery store brand, so it's a lot cheaper. I think it's like probably less than $2.50 or something like that. And I stock up on these because we use this for like our laundry. We use it for an all-purpose cleaner. I also use it for our natural weed killer. And if you haven't seen our spring hack video, I will put the link in the description box below. The other ingredient is pure Castile soap. And we started off with Dr. Bronner's, which if they don't have like a cheaper version, I will buy that. And it's great. We've used it for many years. And this Castile soap, this is just the Simple Truth version, and it's a little bit cheaper than the Dr. Bronner's, but it works really well too. And we'll get the unscented, or sometimes like this one is lavender. My husband really likes the rose. He uses that to wash our puppy. When I say puppy, he's huge. He's like a year old, and he's really, really long. The other ingredient that we use are just essential oils. So we have, these are just some of the essential oils that we have. I've got the other stash in our farmhouse, but these are great for just adding that extra cleaning power. Tea tree oil is one that we use a lot. We also use that on bug bites, and also as a natural bug repellent, but putting it into, let's say, a solution of our vinegar, Castile soap, water, and then some tea tree oil, that makes a really great like disinfectant, where it'll kill bacteria, viruses. It will also cut grime and grease, and it's just an all-around great all-purpose cleaner. Depending on what application I need, I will either mix all of these together, or I'll use one single ingredient. Like vinegar, we'll just use that on different surfaces in the kitchen or in the bathroom. We use it on the tub, the sinks, the counters. I'll use it on the glass stovetop here in the cabin. It does really well on windows. I will say that when I do clean windows, I use it on an overcast day, because that just helps to reduce the streaks. And then we also have this for cleaning windows, and this is a Norwex glass fabric. It does really great for like buffing out the window and not leaving any streaks. So I do like using that. I've had this for over, I guess, 10 years. My cousin gave it to us when she was still selling Norwex. Along with those simple ingredients, we have some tools that we really like to use to make the job easier when we're cleaning. One of those is this diaper insert. And I really like these because they are soft and they're absorbent, and you can easily wash them. And if they start to look dingy, you can throw those in the laundry, and you can add some of the distilled vinegar to that and just kind of brighten it up. But it's really great for dusting. It's great for cleaning windows or wiping up spills. And this microfiber dusting mitt from Norwex is really great for getting the dust off, because you can get into the nooks and crannies and get your hand in there, and it's easy for the littles to help. They don't have to do a whole bunch. You can spray this with one of the cleaners, or you can just use it as is. We do like to wet it a little bit because it does help to get more of the dust off. I sewed some homemade dusting mitts. I have that post over on the blog, and I can put the link below if you're interested in making your own. They're really easy to make. The other thing that I like to use is this dishcloth, and it's just a knitted dishcloth. I normally make these when we're on a long road trip. They're really easy and they're fun. It gets me off of my phone and just doing something with my hands, because I have a hard time just sitting still. When you're making a lot of your natural cleaning products at home, it's good to have containers to put them in. And this amber bottle is one of my favorites. We have broken a few over time with the kids, the teens, and the younger ones helping out. And so I do have a plastic bottle for them now to use, because I don't want them to hurt themselves on the glass. But the bigger kids, they easily use this. I do a lot of antiquing, so when I bring the treasures home, I have to give it a good cleaning. So depending on what the surface is, I'll either use the vinegar or I'll use the water and Castile soap solution. And this is really great for just scrubbing off the years of dust and cobwebs. It also helps to lighten up some of the furniture. You can use this like on pine. I've brought some of our old pine furniture back to life with just Castile soap and water. For our floors, I purchased this mop sprayer, and for years I did not have this. I just basically used our rags and got on my knees and started scrubbing our floor. But I really wanted to get something that the littles could use, and it was easy, something that we could reuse over and over and save us some money. And so I found this just again at our grocery store, and it came with a solution that said, you know, that it didn't have any harsh chemicals in it. It was just pretty natural. There's a button here, and I just push the button and this comes off. I can easily open this up, and I'll just put our own mopping solution in there, which typically consists of vinegar, Castile soap, and water. And sometimes I'll add some lemon essential oil, because that really helps to get a lot of the junk off the floor, and also gives it a fresh scent. This is great because it has the microfiber pad, and I can easily remove it and throw that into the washing machine, and I'll have a new one to use for the next room. For things like our tub and our sinks, we like to use this Bon Ami product, which is a powder cleanser, and I like it because it doesn't have any chlorine, it doesn't have any perfumes or dyes. It's simply like lime, soda ash, and baking soda. And we use it, like I said, we can use it for the toilet bowl as well. And it just gives it enough scouring action to get some of those stubborn stains out that you typically get like in the toilet. Probably not the best thing to be talking about, but we do need to get those things cleaned. So we do use that. I will also use that on the top of our gas stove in our farmhouse, and that gets a lot of the black caked on oil and food off, and then I will spray it with some of the regular vinegar after I've rinsed it off with one of these rags. We don't use fabric softener or dryer sheets for our laundry. We use those wool balls, and they work really well. We've used them for years, but sometimes when we have guests over, I do want to just add a little bit of something special, and so I will make some linen spray. And this linen spray is really easy to make. Again, these little bottles come in really handy. It has a little spray nozzle, and it just contains witch hazel, water, and some essential oils. In this one, I just made it lavender because I really love the smell of lavender, especially for that kind of calming scent. You can see how simple that is. I didn't have a lot of products here, but I can get the whole farmhouse and the log cabin completely clean with just a minimal amount of products, and products that are inexpensive, they're effective, and safe for the family. So remember to head over to Lana's at Girl Teach Me and check out what she's sharing for her minimal natural cleaning products. And then check out her channel, because I think you're really gonna love her and her heart. If you're new to our channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button for more inspiration for holistic living through back to basics for the home, heart, and health. See you next time in the Hollow.